join tonight with Santa live on HauntingLIVE Podcast and Divine Oracle Podcast. Type in your questions or even call live in underneath Podbean.
All right, well, welcome everybody to our special edition here on Haunting Live Podcast and Divine Oracle Podcast. We have a special guest with us here on this special night. Welcome, Santa.
How's everybody tonight? It is Santa Claus here, probably from the North Pole. How are things down there in your studio tonight?
We are doing great, Santa. Thank you so much for joining us here. And we have a special treat for people. We're going to introduce you as Psychic Santa tonight.
All right, well, of course. So I've always spoke magic, so yeah. Hopefully everybody's doing quite fine. It's only 5 more days till actually I ride to your house. But yes, I do encourage you guys actually to take part. It will be also a little bit later going actually on to Facebook of Divine and also of Podbean. Sorry, not Podbean, but actually of HauntingLIVE also. So that's going to be Divine and also HauntingLIVE when that takes part at 8:30 live. Yes, I do encourage you guys actually to check it out. It's such a beautiful time up here in the North Pole. What you guys can sort of see behind me, though, is a lot of actually wood there, and that's right, where the elves are working hard. So yes.
All right.
If you guys live in the Kitchener-Waterloo area of Ontario, Canada, come on out tomorrow. I will be at Giant Tiger on Margaret Ave, and that there is from 1 to 2 p.m. So yes, just come on by, and that way I can actually give you guys a little treat. So Trevor, you've been really busy this year.
Well, we've had a super busy year, but thank you, Santa, for taking your time and joining us here on our show. And what are you going to be doing on our show tonight?
So tonight, though, I will be actually giving you guys not to do with cards at all. I will be doing actually do with mind reading. I'll let you guys know what the spirits want you to know, even what some of my elves. And don't forget, my favorite drink, though, it's not chocolate milk or milk. It is hot chocolate. Mm-hmm. So hot chocolate is what I like the best. And my favorite reindeer, it's not Rudolph, but Rudolph was favorite years ago, but it is Dasher nowadays. So Dasher, he is my number 1 reindeer. So if you guys even have questions to do, the naughty or nice list, and those please type in. We'd like to actually get this actually out to you guys. There's been a lot of posts actually underneath Divine and underneath HauntingLIVE Podcast this past week. So yes. Christmas is only 5 more days away.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead.
So thank you for that, Santa. So we will be getting to your questions here tonight for Santa, and he's going to be doing your readings tonight. And with that, this is Haunting Live Podcast, and also under special broadcast, Divine Oracle Podcast tonight as well. And we're going to be doing our usual card readings for you, but just with a special guest. Psychic Santa is here. So if you have a question for Santa, if you want him to read your questions on this special edition of our show tonight, we welcome you to type in your questions for Santa. They don't have to be question related. You can ask any type of question you like, whether that be personal questions or work related questions or even political questions. We'll get down to it here tonight. Santa is open to any type of questions, even what he does all day at the North Pole. So
yes. Yeah, and I'm always busy, but I just can't wait until I come down to you guys directly while you guys are sleeping and actually see what you do actually throughout the whole year. So
yes.
All right. Well, tonight's show will be actually even though I'm part of it, good friend of mine though, she just passed away on Sunday. And this is the past Sunday. So this show is actually going out to her. She's actually right now being taken care of actually after life. But yes, this is going out to her. It is going out to Psychic Sally Diane unfortunately, her show was terminally canceled. It's all because she did pass away. But this is going out to her. So Sally, love you.
Yeah, Sally was a guest on Haunting Live as well several times, and she was a close colleague of us here on the show, and we definitely feel her loss here on the show, and she will be missed. So this episode is definitely dedicated to our good friend, Psychic Sally Diane out of Stratford, Ontario.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, this is going actually out to her directly, and a lot of love out to her. I know it says like me and Chris, but let you know, he's actually let me use his YouTube and his Zoom and everything else. So yes, there we go. All right. Well, I know Chris usually does some readings, but I'm going to do some quick readings for you guys, and hopefully you guys are tuning in. I need Podbean. And don't forget, you can call in live on your Podbean or type in questions all together. And if you are in the Waterloo region of Ontario, Canada, please come out tomorrow from 1 to 2 and make sure they'll let you come up to me and say they'll let you hear me actually on YouTube or even on Podbean. Let me know where you guys are listening from. So I'm going to do a quick reading. These are soul coaching cards. And it's always best off for you tonight.
And just to remind people, we are also streaming on, yes, YouTube Live right now. So I just typed into the chat. If you're joining us, please do type your questions into the chat for Santa tonight, for Psychic Santa, and he will get to your questions and answer anything that you have, whether they be psychic question, card reading questions, or even just any Christmas questions you have. Maybe you want to know what you're getting for Christmas. You can ask him that too. So type those questions in and we'll get to your answers and see what the cards have to say and what they have in store for you on this special edition of Haunting Live Podcast and Divine Oracle Podcast live stream show. We are also streaming live right now on our Podbean app, simulcast, and if you're over there under our Podbean app, you can actually join us live on the show there. All you have to do is type in either the questions, or it has a special feature also called the call-in button. So you can actually hit that call-in button and we'll bring you live on the air and you can talk to Santa tonight. And that's Psychic Santa on the special edition of our show tonight.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to just let you know the couple cards that I've used. Actually, Chris has actually told me to know that you guys like these. So the first card though, that it is the Wisdom card, and it's of an owl. So there we go. We'll put that in front of me. Yeah. So it is of an owl right there, and it is wisdom. So in the past, you were always told from the wise ones, exactly where to go. And even for me, you were told exactly which way to go, and you were always wise to do it. Now, our next one, though, that we're looking at, though, this one here, it is energy. So energy is what my elves and reindeer basically use. So yes, so energy, it is all the way. And don't forget, there's always the magic out there. All those carrots will let you guys leave for the reindeer. Now, the last one, though, it is passion. So passion is a great card here. The reason why is because there's always passion to take part and listen live. Even if it's on fallback, that's still fine. But yes, take part, and I encourage you guys actually to do that. So the passion, though, it is out there for you. Now, also to let you know, today I was actually at John Tiger. I got no last on Margaret Ave, and I said, that with the world going actually on these days, it is so crazy. There is a lot of negative out there. And the person that started the negative, though, he's actually on my naughty list. So yes, he will be staying there for the rest of his life. He's been a very naughty boy ever since he was a child. But yes, there's so much more people saying, though, that I'm not real. I am here tonight, live. And also people actually damaging people and hurting people who are Jewish. And that's one thing that Santa Claus does not like. So over at John Chicago, I try to bring the joyful passion to everybody, because that's what we need. We need joyful, we need love, and also passion. So yes. All right, so those are from those dark cards, which are the wisdom cards. Now I'm going to use Sean Leonard's card. Sean Leonard's a good friend of yours. I hear Trevor.
Yes, he has been a guest on our show a couple times now, and even had the pleasure of meeting him in person this past November, finally, when he was here at a live show, and we got to go there and meet him personally. And he's a great person, and wonderful to have him as a contact in our lives. So,
All right. So I'm going to do 3 cards. Hopefully I can get 3 out. All right. So the first card, though, that looks like it's an awesome one, though. If I can get these cards separated, it's because my gloves. My gloves are actually giving things to get together. So that's why sometimes you guys actually end up with double stuff. So the first card, though, is the wolf. It is the humility. Wolf is the first card, and the wolf, though, it is so true. There is one because wolf, though, actually always stays with a pack and also works together. So you need to be able to work together, all together. My next card, though, I'm back looking at, though, it is fall, and it is stable. So with the fall time, which is going actually on up until the 21st, okay, which is, I think it's on Monday. Yes, it is. It's on Monday. That's the winter solstice. So right now it is fall time. So that's what we need to do, though. It's actually be able to follow the fall. All right, that's going actually on right now. So what we need to do, though, for those who actually have sage medicine, it is the sage medicine. It is cleansing. So what we need to do is actually be able to cleanse. Use that so that way we can be able to cleanse all that negative energy out that we've built up throughout the whole year, and be able to build everything a little bit more cleaner. So yeah. All right, so to let you know, I will be shortly live, actually underneath Facebook. It's going to be through Divine and also HauntingLIVE Podcast. So I encourage you guys to take part and also be able to watch me there and also watch Trevor. So yes. All right, so it seems quiet lately. I don't know why it's so quiet. We're getting more live, and all you guys know, though, that we're always live every single Wednesday. That's Chris and Trevor. Tonight, though, it is with me, Santa. Yeah. Christmas time, though, is the time for love, share, and joy. Okay, Trevor's just over there, just watching everything in the studio right now, where I'm calling into.
yeah, you're calling all the way from the North Pole tonight, joining us here live under HauntingLIVE. And thank you, Santa, for taking your time out and helping us out on our show. We appreciate your time. And if anybody does have any questions and they're watching us on playback later, please note that we do weekly shows underneath our channel here. So if you're interested in getting card readings from normally Psychic Medium Chris, he is our regular guest, but he's not here tonight. And Santa is joining us here instead tonight as our special guest. And he is doing readings as Psychic Santa tonight. So thank you for joining us. We are also live streaming under our Podbean app as well, both under HauntingLIVE Podcast and under Divine Oracle Podcast. And if you join us over there on our Podbean app, it is a free app to download. All you have to do is install that app on your phone. And then once you open it and you find our show, all you have to do is click the call-in button. That will bring you in live on the show and talk to us live on the air as if you were right here in studio. And you can ask Santa, as in Psychic Santa, any questions that you want tonight.
That's why I'm here tonight, so yes.
Even questions like, what am I getting for Christmas?
Yeah. All right, so again, though, it's going to be only probably 5 more minutes live here on YouTube, and then we will see you guys at 8:30 underneath Facebook Live.
Yeah, we'll give this a few more moments here under our YouTube channel. But thank you, Santa, for coming on tonight and joining us here on our show. We appreciate it. Even though you're so busy this time of year. You were at Toronto for Toronto's parade, and you've done lots of other parades. You were at Giant Tiger this afternoon and going back there tomorrow. You're super busy.
Yeah. Toronto parade, though, it was kind of rainy that day, but at least I had a great time out there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And also, I was actually in your hometowns doing the parades there. So, yes, I was a very busy guy. And pretty soon, though, it's a holiday, but after this little break, after Christmas, who knows, I might be going actually to Hawaii. So, or even down in southern Ontario, or who knows where. So, yes. All right, well, I do say thank you very much, and you guys have a Merry Christmas. Don't forget to check us out, actually, underneath Facebook.
Yes, so we will be heading on over to Facebook very shortly here. And just a reminder, we are on here weeknights on Wednesday or Friday nights. And we will do our normal live show on our YouTube channel as well as our Podbean app, where you can take part, ask questions, get your free questions in, and ask anything you like. We do not limit your type of questions we can ask on our show. And you can ask anything from your relationship questions to work financial questions, even political questions. And tonight we were offering a special guest to answer any type of Christmas type questions you have, like maybe you want to know what you're getting for Christmas. We could answer those questions for you here live on the show. But with that, we will close up here under our YouTube channel for tonight and say goodbye to our special guest, Psychic Santa, as he has to leave and get ready to do his sleigh riding in a couple of nights here.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks a lot to everybody for tuning in. Again, let's check me out next, actually, underneath Facebook. You guys have a Merry Christmas, and again, those ho, 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 ho. You guys have a good one.
Hi, I'm Trevor, host of Haunting Live. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to our podcast. Brand new content posted every single Monday at 8:30 a.m. Please follow us here on the Podbean app for more great content, and we look forward to providing you some new shows. Have you ever wanted a spiritual reading? Why not reach out to Brother Chris through the Divine Oracle page? He's a certified oracle reader, has been doing readings for so many years, reaching people with their higher self, the spirit side, with angels, ancestors, and the animals. Why not reach out to Brother Chris? Check him out underneath HauntingLIVE Podcast.